Welcome to the Imagine AI Live podcast. We are streaming today from the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas at our third conference here. And I have a guest with me, Shawn Moore. And can you introduce yourself to our audience and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure, thanks very much. My name is Shawn Moore. I'm the president and CEO of ThinkProfits.com. It's a digital marketing agency in Vancouver, BC. And also I'm the CEO of Mujo Learning Systems, which is also in Vancouver and Montreal.
Nice. So you said the businesses have different focuses. Can you tell us a brief summary of each thing?
Sure, absolutely. The agency's celebrating its 29th year this year in business.
Wow, congratulations.
So we started in the beginning, and so it's pretty exciting to get started off with AI. And for the last 2 years, we've been deploying AI technology into our service delivery, improving our delivery in relationship to our client services for SEO, pay-per-click, web dev, and email marketing services at the agency. Mm-hmm. And so that's been quite a journey for the last 2 years. We head first in, and it's been pretty exciting. And then for the publishing company, it's an educational publishing company, Mujo Learning Systems. And I've co-authored 30 textbooks on the subject of digital marketing, and most recently in the last year and a half, AI. So we've developed an entire AI business curriculum in addition to our digital marketing curriculum, and we sell that curriculum to universities and colleges globally. We have many clients in the United States and all over the world. Just recently signing on several in Saudi Arabia and the UAE.
So you started in industries that didn't have AI incorporated in them, and you were started before AI was even a thing. What enabled you to see AI and see how it would benefit your company and make sure that you're integrating that?
Good question. Well, when I first started in the internet, I was one of 3 companies hired to build, market, and sell. We consolidate for a telephone company in Vancouver, large telephone company, and we took 52 databases, Yellow Page books, consolidated them into one searchable database, and we built a search engine on there, and we used to sell advertising. That was in 1996. And I remember at the time thinking this is a consequential way the universe is going to change. And I remember being in a meeting in a car dealership where I was speaking with the president and telling him that I'm convinced that this technology, people are going to buy their cars online. They're going to do everything online. And of course, he thought I was crazy at the time and promptly asked me to leave and virtually threw me out of his office. And of course, we all know how much has changed in the last 29 years as it relates to that. And so when AI hit, ChatGPT was launched, and before that, because we specialize in SEO at the agency, getting our clients on page 1 of search in Google, and now that's getting our clients on page 1 of AI search, ChatGPT, Grok, all the top platforms. And so it's very similar to SEO in such that you have to take a deep dive and you have to look at the tool sets that are available and how we can leverage the content, because everyone knows content is king, in order to best serve our marketing strategies for our clients, for ourselves and our clients. And then to your question, bringing that back around, how that has worked out for the education company is we saw the opportunity a few years ago to develop an entire business approach to AI in the business world. So we have human resources, we have entrepreneurship, we have large language models. We have all the main textbooks that we've written for each section, marketing, obviously. And that's our latest development in our content.
Yeah, so I know from when I was here at this event last year to now, the technology has drastically improved and changed. Has there been anything you've seen here at the conference that you think you could institute, or are you using a lot of these things?
Oh, absolutely. No, we love being here. I would have had a few more people from Mujo Learning Systems attend, but it just so happens the exact same days they were in another conference across the street.
For Bitcoin?
Not
even that.
For higher education.
Oh, nice.
There's a big CQ, it's called CECU conference, which they attended for the duration.
Yeah.
But no, for the agency, there's a lot of tools that we've picked up from here that are going to be very useful and offer cost benefit immediately to us and, of course, our clients in streamlining and producing actually better work from it as well. So we like that. And there's been a plethora of course, relationships that you gain and establish here. And it's also inspired me because I'm about to publish my first nonfiction novel after 30 textbooks. And I'm excited because the title of that book is The AI Savvy CEO. And its intention is to help as many business owners transition utilizing the AI tools that are already proven and evolving quickly to help their businesses do what we've done in the last 2 years, which is AI enable our businesses to streamline, become more efficient, help our staff train and offer better products and services to our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what are your plans moving forward from here to institute and to continue to grow with the technology in your businesses?
Well, the first and most obvious is marketing and advertising to streamline that. At the same time, we've been very proactive in our production methodologies. Wow. So, at the agency, for example, ThinkProfits.com, we look at all the desks that we have. We look at the tools that can be implemented to streamline the generation of content, whether that's contextual or video or audio, and then develop the campaigns and the content around that to be able to support it. Mm-hmm. And on the educational company, from a production perspective, we write by hand. So we have a team of credentialed authors that work at our company because, with the quality and the type of content that needs to go into higher ed, we're not producing with AI at that level. I personally use it for some editing functions and operational tasks in marketing. Mm-hmm. We definitely use it at Mujo Learning, but it's all hands-on by our team of expert authors on the subject matters, and with subject matter experts that we work with. Of course, we are not blind to the fact that it can help improve certain levels of production, but we don't let it affect the quality or the integrity of our human-written content, which our educators are extremely interested in ensuring the quality of that carries on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's actually a good lead into the next question I had for you about the education piece of what you work on. It seems like a lot of the education world is a bit resistant to AI, or has been, and has had their kind of hesitations about it. So how do you present that to higher education in a way that is appealing to them to incorporate this into their curriculum?
Well, they're under a lot of pressure to find out how to teach AI. In fact, just yesterday, I got news from my marketing director that the UAE has now put into their law that they will be teaching AI from kindergarten all the way through to university. So they've mandated it in the UAE. So we're excited about that because we just signed on a large account in the UAE at a higher education level. But to hear that they're adopting now from the very beginning of education is exciting. So it's very it's going to be a big challenge in education. There's many facets of it that they're concerned about, from the pedagogy perspective of meeting students where they're at in the educational process, that Mujo Learning takes significant interest in providing, but also the concern on how the content is adopted as well as utilized and then subsequently graded and worked with the students on. So of course we're providing content that is digital. It's still available in print, of course, but we also have all the video lectures, the testing, and all of the teacher resource and information for them to be able to go and deliver it any way they want, whether they want to do a full in-person classroom or a remote learning or in asynchronous capabilities. Our clients can teach our content any way they like at Mujo Learning. But yeah, it's a challenge, and we're going to keep working with the educators to provide them exactly what they want in order to make sure they meet their criteria and their objectives for their students.
Nice. So another thing that could be a possible challenge that I'm thinking of as I'm learning about this from you is the technology is constantly changing. Not even daily, but like minute by minute and hour by hour it's changing. So do you guys have systems in place to keep up to date with the changes that are going to affect the curriculums?
Fantastic question. And with our digital marketing curriculum lineup, yes, our preface is to have our content be hands-on learning instead of through theoretical or simulated environments. We like to get our, well, at least provide the instruction material on the students and for the students and the teachers on the platforms themselves. So there is a fairly rigorous updating platform that we use internally to keep the content fresh and always at the forefront with continual evolution and changes. And with AI, that's moving even faster. If you can imagine, well, we do imagine, that's why we're here.
Imagine.
Right? I mean, imagine, exactly. But really getting the students to have hands-on access to the platforms themselves, the tools themselves is paramount in what Mujo believes is the way that the students will learn the best and retain the most through their educational process.
Yeah. Wow.
We do realize, having said that there are educators that there are restrictions with allowing, especially younger students in North America, the United States in particular, and Canada, with allowing younger students to be able to access platforms because a lot of that they're shut off, and we even have some schools in the South that are blocking social media from the schools themselves.
Wow.
So that makes things a lot more challenging for the teachers, really, because as soon as the students leave the school, they're using the platforms. They're doing it anyway. So we're trying to bridge that gap and make sure we've got alternatives and solutions to help the teachers instruct. Yeah.
So the title of your book that's about to come out is pretty self-explanatory, but can you give us a little bit more information or what to expect from that?
Absolutely. Well, it's nonfiction. It's my first dive at this. I'm 62 years old. I've been in the game for a long time, and my goal is to have enough story. So each chapter starts off with a story, and it's kind of designed while any audience member could read it. I'm trying to talk to the seasoned business owners out there, maybe like me, that are found the internet challenging enough. And so I'm taking a story from the internet, and then I'm weaving that into something that might help them with AI, and then give some case studies and examples of what I've done with it in my businesses to sort of pave the way for them. And of course, I'm isolating the differences in many different industry sectors in my book so that each business owner can find value for their business. Yeah.
Awesome. So you have a lot of projects.
And then I plan to speak on this circuit next year and join the Imagine team.
Hey, perfect. It's great. No, it's great to grow and to have, it sounds like you have a lot of experience to share and you've been with it the whole time. So it's great to add to the pool of knowledge that's available.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you have a lot of projects, businesses, the book, a lot of things going on, but what's next, like directly next for you? Do you have anything exciting that you're working on or anything?
Well, absolutely. The book is a big deal for me because after authoring and co-authoring and then publishing over the 30 plus books that we have, I'm very excited about the book coming out. And then on top of that, there's a few other business ventures that I'm discussing down here. One of the things that we've had some discussion on is how can we make the Mujo content also work for business owners, which would require a different approach. So I can't give away everything, but there's lots of other cool and interesting projects we have in the R&D department right now.
Awesome.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But most importantly for the book and how that can help all of our business owners and also revisit the services that ThinkProfits is offering with an AI SEO leading approach.
Yeah. Wow. Lots of good keywords there.
Yes, absolutely.
So can you share with the audience where they can find you or your different businesses and your book as well when it's ready?
Absolutely. ThinkProfits.com. That's THI, Think Profits, PROFITS.com for the agency. And they do have clients in Canada and the United States. And then for Mujo Learning, it's very simple, MUJO.com. That's MUJO.com. Yeah.
And then what about your book? How can we find that?
The book will be on ShawnMoore.ca.
Perfect.
And we'll also have it on Amazon and everywhere else that you can buy books. But it'll be on Amazon. And my LinkedIn profile will feature it. Shawn Michael Moore is how you find me through social media for the most part. That's Shawn Michael Moore, and my website, shawnmoore.ca.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And as we're wrapping up here, is there anything else you want to share?
There is, from an industry perspective, we're going to need all the greatest minds on the planet to come together. And I think that Steve and his team in putting this together is doing an excellent job. And we need more leaders. We need more leaders down participating and carving and paving the way to help calm the storm. Everyone's afraid that everyone's going to lose their jobs, and the world is changing. There's no question at a breakneck pace. And it's through events like this, I think, where great minds come together that can pave the way for the future. And we're all learning at the same time, but there's great energy here. I would encourage more and more people to come down for the next events that Imagine AI puts on. We'll be here.
Awesome. Great. Well, it was great to have you. Thank you for sharing everything that you're working on.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
That's one small step for man.